If you like the video, please consider supporting James Corp on Patreon. Hello everyone, hello and welcome to week 16, no 17, because I got that wrong, because I can't read my own Roman numerals. I don't know what I'm doing right. Yeah, it seemed like a really good idea at the start. Yeah, that's really pulpy, do it in Roman numerals. And now I'm getting to numbers which, you know, I'm not very sure on. But hi, we're back. 4th week in a row. Wow, can you believe that? Unfortunately, we're going to break the cycle next week. It
was good while it lasted.
It was. We're back with... we're back with the Two-Headed Serpent, our Pulp Cthulhu campaign. We're 1 player down. We cannot make it today.
Dead.
Yeah, she's dead. Dead as a dodo.
Don't worry, we'll resurrect her though.
Yeah, she may look a bit weird afterwards, but
I've taken her place apparently.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I thought I fixed that. Hang on, can I even fix this?
10 out of 10. Production value.
Hey, look,
10 out of 30.
Look, it's Fishy's fault for leaving the chat. That's who's getting blamed. Look, let's see. I got it right on one of them. But yeah, we're
don't
back.
make me turn my camera off, James, and mess it up again.
Well, you're at the bottom, so you won't. You can turn your camera off as much as you fucking like.
Now.
Well, yeah, you're still at the bottom, bitch. Wow. But yeah, we're gonna go around the table. We're gonna get people to introduce themselves and their characters. We're gonna do the thingy-bobbies where everyone needs to do luck chests and stuff, and then we'll do a very brief recap, and then we'll crack on. This might be the final session of this of Oklahoma, but it might not be.
Really?
Oklahoma.
Oh.
So as it turns out, all you gotta do is punch people and shit gets done.
This
Yeah,
may be where I
apparently.
die.
God damn it.
But anyway, we've done 4 weeks of Oklahoma, haven't we?
Well, the first week was just you having us do stuff in the downtime, I guess, right? So
Yeah, the missions sort of bleed from the downtime into like the real time, so it's very hard to like know what's. Well, as a player, it's very hard to know when a mission really starts and when it doesn't start. You know, that's you know, because I'm a master GM. But anyway, Dave, why don't you introduce yourself? Tell us how you've been.
Hey, what up? It's me, Dave. I've been good, ready to play, ready to ruin everyone's night with my abrasiveness. So let's do it.
Who are you playing?
Oh, Dick Karma. He's the abrasive one, not me. So, yeah, Dick Karma will ruin everyone's night by, I don't know, punching another priest in the face. We'll see how we go.
Well, at least he's watching my back.
Sorry, what was that?
I said at least he's watching my back.
That's true. Yes. Yep.
Fishy?
Forget about that.
Hey, I'm Fishy. I'm playing Dudley Gibson, and I'm here once more to do similar punchy things, but probably I think we're going to be doing some tracking through the wilderness and getting my nose down to the soil, looking for some tracks, maybe some poops. We'll find out. We'll see if we find any like little snake poops on the way down south, and maybe we'll find the temple. Or whatever he found out there. We don't know what's out in the I keep wanting to say desert, but it's not desert. It's like scrubland or something, I think. But whatever is out there, we're going to go find it and put it down.
Claytor?
Hi, I'm Claytor. Remember me from such characters as that guy that got blown up and Carl Rogers, who had a thieves guild in his head, or at least that's what we think. I'm Dr. Orville Smith. I feel medically inferior this entire session, other than, hey Doc, can you drive us places? I'm
Yeah,
the
you're-
chauffeur.
Glorified taxi driver.
Yeah, I'm a glorified taxi driver this session. It's just how I feel.
I mean, that's what happens when you're both a medical professional and a car owner.
This is true.
Mhm.
I mean, it's
in the
you're like-
1930s.
You're
are
basically
also-
just like, what pigeonhole can I put myself in today? And there you go. You just slot right in that corner right there. Yeah.
And you're also a walking bank.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah, I'm also the.
Hey,
the
that's why
walking
they're.
bank.
That's the true reason why they're friends to you.
They've got to call me daddy.
Okay, Daddy.
I mean, I've been calling you daddy for a while now.
This is very true.
Wow. It's got a bit
I mean,
weird.
that's my name in Discord. That's
got-
my name in Discord.
No, it's not. I don't see you as Daddy in Discord.
Not in this Discord.
Well
It
then.
was called Daddy Clater.
Exactly. And Twitch Review, it's Daddy Clear.
Change it to pool owner Claydor, please.
Daddy pool owner.
I'll do that for Polar Clear.
Minnie?
Wait.
So yeah, I'm Minnie. She plays it. Recently doing lots of Red Dead Redemption, completely addicted like crack. And I play Selena Loveridge, a Romanian gypsy that can't speak Romanian but has a thing for snakes.
Cool. Cool. What are we doing? Oh yeah, we got to do our theme, Bobby. The rolling of luck. We need to do the housekeeping shit that I do every week. So, can you all give me luck checks, please? Remember, if you succeed. Oh, someone's pressed the wrong button.
Damn it, wrong one. I'll remember this eventually. I
You
a
got success. Yeah. Foul. Right. So if you succeed, you get 1d10 plus 5 luck back. If you fail, you get 2d10 plus 10 luck back.
Let's see.
Damn it.
How much luck I get back? 12.
1d10 plus 5.
That extreme. Hell yeah.
Yeah. That's not good for you though. For this roll, you want to foul it.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna fail it, dude. I'm like sitting at 98 luck right now. So
I'll have to try and kill you then, and then and then you'd have to spend it.
bring it on. My muscles can stop even the most deadly of approaches.
What about lava? What about hot lava? Can it stop that?
I can stand
Yes.
on hot lava because
Can
my
you catch bullets?
yes, I just flex. That's it. And
Alright.
and then James will be like, "What if I grab you?" And I'll be like, "Please, I have a +2 build. Okay, you ain't touching this. I'm like I'm like greased up deaf guy here. You try and grab me? No. You try and yell at me? Can't hear you. Chase me. Come on."
Cool.
Never gonna catch me.
Has everyone got their luck back?
Yep.
Yes. Right.
Yeah.
I
least I'm not
forgot
at 9 anymore.
to mute my phone.
Yes. Mute your phone. Right. Recap. What happened last week? Can anyone remember what we did last week? What was going on?
We started investigating people. We moved to a campsite out of town. I guess Selena, that's your character's name, right? Yeah. She volunteered to join the cult. So she's over there now, about to have dinner with Sir Creepy Pasta himself.
Yes.
And
Sir Creepy
team.
Pasta.
yeah, Creepy Pasta. Because he's a pasta, you know? It works.
Yes.
It's funny.
I got it. I got it.
I did not get it.
Anyway, so that happened. We had a meeting with 2 individuals who have wives affected by the church or the cult, and we did the thing that we needed to do to talk to them, find out the information.
Yeah.
Turns out one of the ladies was peeling her skin off. The other one was laying eggs every couple of days. So that was fun. We also worked out. Yeah, we also worked out that there was a, the church takes people out of town for about 3 days southerly, and we decided that we would split up into teams of two teams. Dick team basically goes and checks out, makes sure that Selena's okay, and that she's not going to get eaten by creepypasta. And the other team decided to track the location of, I guess, to see what's out there south of the town. And they found something. And now we have to, I don't know, report back or something. I can't remember what the next part of what we were going to do was. I think that's about it.
Yeah, we basically went south and found the tracks that they were taking, but we weren't able to follow them. And I think the next thing...
No, you could follow them, but you decided not to for some reason. I think because you wanted to go back and report in or something.
Yeah, that was what you wanted to do.
And yeah, that's what I remember. So.
Did Selena have her meal with creepypasta yet? Or is that still to
No,
come?
not
Okay.
yet.
I think, that's the one thing we didn't get to do last time. So
Yeah, so I think that would have happened like right around the same time that we were out kind of like digging through the wilderness trying to find some sign of where the pastor was taking people.
Well, while you guys were out, he said he wanted to invite me for dinner the next day at noon.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay, no, because that was the same day that we went out in the afternoon. Right,
Yeah.
right,
So
okay.
you guys were already out.
Okay.
And I said, hey, that's right. I said I'd stay back in town because I wanted to, just in case Selena needed, in case she started running through the street screaming Monty Monty. Yeah, that's right. I remember that.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Okay. So what you guys all right.
I think we're gonna go report in, right? We kind of have to before the day's end.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Have you just left the radio in the open, or what have you? What? Are you gonna have to run the aerial back up the windmill?
I would have dismantled it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And probably thrown it back in the boot of the car.
Yeah, just remember though, they took the ladders, so it's not as easy. They took the ladders with them.
God damn it.
Windmill.
Okay, well, I can climb the windmill at the farmhouse again, and just like Assassin's Creed my way up if you need me to.
Maybe as a monkey.
Sure. I'll
Okay.
give you one advantage as well because you've climbed it so successfully last time. Oh, extreme! Look at that.
Extreme.
Yeah, you're like you're literally like a monkey climbing up a tree. Or an
Yeah, I like. Oh, you know what? I probably do. I probably like grab a hold of like one of the windmill fans and like use it to propel me upwards.
They're not very big windmill. Like they're really small. Like they're tiny little windmill.
Damn it!
fans.
It's an extreme success.
Yeah, but it may be pulp, but
Fine, I climb it just like an acrobat.
good. Because you can't be cheating. Look, I'll show you what they look like.
Oh yeah.
I found a picture of one. It's a bit too. No. Stop ruining my immersion, Dave.
That's what I do. I ruin things.
I'm gonna put it in Discord. No, I'm not gonna put it in this chat thing. What's it called? My Twitch chat. See what I mean? So oh, there is a ladder. Yeah, but they've taken the ladder with them.
Why the fuck?
I'm assuming. Okay, you mean the old style windmill as well on the left? Clearly,
Yeah, I don't mean the modern. I don't mean the electrical
because you've got
generator.
you sent a picture with like multiple windmills in it. But yes.
Well, one's not a windmill, so yeah. One is a windmill. The other one is a whatever they call it, like a wind farm thing, a turbine. Yeah.
I mean, if we're gonna be pedantic, there's two of them, Dave.
One is used to pump water out from the ground. It's used to mill water up. The other one is used to collect energy by converting moving parts into shit. Into poop. Yes, exactly.
All right, brilliant.
Dantism. Let's do it.
All right. But yeah, so you can't grab onto the sail and ride up because it's too high up.
Okay, I like shimmy my way up the like one of the poles and stuff and jump between different parts. Like there's like support bars and everything there, so that's not a difficult thing to climb, really.
Yeah, just remember they took the ladder with them.
Well, yeah, but like I just have to jump between the support bars and pull myself up. It can't be that hard.
All right. Yeah, you put the antenna up. Is Dick going to be the contact for them? Or are you still watching Selena? What's going on?
Doc.
Where's Dick?
I separated after I gave him the information. I went back to the hotel because like there's really not much for me to do, and I really don't want to be seen with them after spending all that luck.
Yeah.
I think I'll go with them because then when I go back, I can tell her the information that we received, I guess, right? I think that makes sense.
All right. Okay. All right. So who's going to be on the blower? Oh, that's me being English. Who's going to be on the radio? Who's going to operate?
I guess I will. I did it last time, right? So.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you're patched directly through to Joshua Meadham.
Okay.
So he wants to hear your report for today?
Well, we just did it. Again, I will tell him what we did in the recap.
Okay. All right.
I did things. We did stuff. There's Lady Lynx.
So he'll make some requests that he wants you to do.
All right.
Okay.
He wants you to get an egg from this woman, if you can.
Joy. Okay, but we have someone who can do that.
I think you've already asked. I think you've
Yeah,
already
I think
asked
we've
him to
already
get
asked
one.
him.
Okay.
And he's asked you to acquire the Bible that Reverend Cornfield's using.
Interesting. All right. I mean, so I ask, or basically I say, well, now that we know that there's like actual snake people here, like, are we free to just wipe them out? Like, what are we doing?
Well, have you confirmed? He is like, have you actually confirmed that they're snake people?
Well, they're shedding skin and laying eggs. They're definitely not human. And they believe in the snake of the cult of the snake. What other evidence would you like?
How would he respond? He tells you he will ask you to take out the Reverend.
Neat. Neat. Real fucking neat. I'm just like, what about anyone else?
And he does say if they are using some form of spell to like disguise that they're snake people with their with the destruction of, like, with his demise, he should be able to, you know, he should revert back to a serpent.
Right. Let's say authorities get involved and we get arrested. What is the likelihood that we will be recovered by your team?
We will deny any knowledge that we sent you there. Try not to get caught.
Okay. That's easy enough. There's another thing that I asked him about the flyover.
Yep.
Or that we requested. Now that we've pinpointed it a bit more.
Yep. They haven't spotted anything out of the ordinary.
Oh, so they did it already.
Oh, have you not asked them to do it?
Well, they said that they would do it, but they didn't say when they were going to get around to
All right.
it.
Well, okay. Well, he reports back so far what they've looked over. They haven't spotted anything out of the ordinary.
Have they reviewed, like, I guess, because we now have, like, a more refined place to tell them to look. So have they looked in that area or not?
Not yet. They've started looking, but, I mean, it's still quite a large area to explore.
Okay.
I mean, it's not as large as, like, basically the entire surrounding area, but if you know what I mean? Yeah.
Could I use maybe my tracking skills somewhat to communicate better, like, where they should look?
I mean,
sure.
you probably have coordinates on a map or something like that, right?
Yeah, like, I should know if I tracked from town and found these things.
Yeah, but you got to remember the tracks went one way, then went another way. You don't know if they're going to continue doing that all the way down.
No, but at least, like, I can tell them more specifically instead of south of town.
Yeah, all right,
I can kind of, like, tell them to give a mile radius.
All right, it will be a hard test to basically... Yeah, a hard test to, like...
Does he get advantage for having done the legwork already?
Sure, I'll give you an advantage.
Okay, here we go.
But it is a hard test. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. At least he didn't fumble. So the second one... Wow, those are... that's only 18 points, dude. Oh, no, you got to get hard. Okay.
Yeah, I got to get the hard. So, like, it's, like, 58 points. No. Okay. Well, at least I didn't fumble and make it worse. So, just go to the town, and there's a lot of trees.
Is it a tree place? I don't know. I've never been to Vancouver. Is it? No, it's not Vancouver.
Oklahoma. It's probably fields and stuff, but I guess I don't have enough information to really properly describe the area. And I'd kind of...
It's supposed to be a dust bowl. I don't... Yeah, so I guess it's just like... I guess there's lots of, like, semi-ploughed fields that are, like, with no grass on it and stuff, and the dust gets everywhere and shit. So, yeah.
Yeah, there's if it's really like a dust bowl at this time, then yeah, it's probably like just wide open grassy fields.
All right.
I'd say that maybe that area is just too nondescript for me to be able to give proper directions then.
All right. But yeah, they'll start doing they're just gonna keep doing what they're doing. But yeah, as I said, they haven't spotted anything out of the ordinary.
But we got a kill order on the preacher, so I think Dick's happy at least. He feels like he can do something now. So
time to fucking murder. Monty up, boys.
Yeah, that's what he says. He says Monty on the preacher.
Roger that, big mama.
Try not to get caught though.
Why are we gonna like find out in like 2 chapters or something that Dick has like some sort of Manchurian candidate code word that just like makes him go beast mode from when he was in the special ops?
Wouldn't surprise me. Yeah.
All right, cool. So, he thanks you for your time, and
Oh, I asked him, does he want us?
in fact, he does ask you as well. One last thing that he wants you to do is find out. Try and acquire the hard copies of the recordings he sends.
Of the what?
Interesting. That he sends the recordings off to Oklahoma for the radio broadcast. Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay, we can do that. Does he want us to retrieve the corpse of the preacher as well?
Yes.
That will be fun to try and deal with. Because what I was thinking we could do was like just blame it on the resistance and firebomb his house after killing him, But if we have to take the corpse out of town, that might be a little harder.
I mean, you could still do that, and then they would just assume maybe the corpse was just firebombed with the house.
Not if the snakes know better.
But do they, though?
That's a good point. I don't know. All right. Well, I think we have our mission.
Good.
Let's do it.
I don't know any of this.
I don't have to save anybody.
I'm ready. All right. So I think we head back then, right? What's the car situation? Because that's a real convenient way to hide a body is in the back of a car.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, you got a very unique vehicle.
that's true.
Were there any rugs or anything in his house? I mean, there were sheets on the bed. I know that because you said the bed was unmade.
Yeah, of course there.
Just
Yeah,
wrap up the body.
Yeah, of course there's some rugs.
Just roll it up in a rug.
Yeah, and then I'm just okay. We'll deal with it. I'm not going to think about it too much because that's how you get bogged down into semantics. Either way, he's going to eat a bullet sandwich today. So.
What's the matter? What's the matter, Dr. Smith?
I asked you to fucking mute when you do that.
Oh, sorry. Habit.
Yeah, it's called smoking.
It's called being impolite. God. Sorry.
I was so confused.
The reaction is real every time.
All right, so what's the plan? You guys want to try and walk around outside of town, or do you want to help me take out Preacher Boy?
I feel like at this point it's best to take out the preacher and see what we can get.
Do we know where he is? Because I think that's going to be a bit of a problem.
No, we do know where he is. He's going to have a dinner date with Selena.
That's tomorrow, though.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. We just
we could try and get him in broad daylight, but that's.
I think that'll be the best time to do it. To be completely honest with you, like if Selena disappears at the same time that he disappears and his house burns down, that's a pretty good convenient cover, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with that, and I think if we spend I'll stay in town to make sure that everything's okay with Selena and stuff, but I think you two should probably try and navigate around and see if you can find this camp of theirs. Because if you find it, and we find the enemy encampment, I think it's a simple case of knock off the preacher, then go down there and kill all the snake people.
I agree. Unless we don't have to fight the snake people, we just kill them, get the stuff, and leave town.
Maybe.
Assuming they don't find us first. I mean, it's getting kind of dark at this point, and I mean, I don't know much about snake people, but snakes are sometimes good in the dark. I don't know if I feel comfortable wandering through those like open dusty fields in the middle of the night. We're gonna be like a sore thumb, basically.
Yeah, I agree. So we should just wait for the dinner date. Get him then. See if there's anything in the house, like more than like a hidden room or something. If we can get him to tell, and then go from there. And if not, fucking murder him, and then get the body and leave. There's no.
If we need to go so thin, we go so thin.
I assume you're waiting to the next day?
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
Sure.
unfortunately, Selena, you have no fucking idea what's going on.
Yeah, I know I don't.
How far is it to walk back to town?
We use 20 miles or 30 miles away from... I think it was 25 miles out of town.
What's that?
Was it that
normal?
far? I thought you said it was like 11.
No, you was quite a way out of town. That's what the luck roll was for.
Alright.
What's that in what,
That's 40
kilometers?
kilometers. Jesus Christ. That's quite a distance.
It is.
Okay.
Why don't we just drive halfway back to town and then walk in if we're kind of trying to keep a low profile?
No, well, I mean, it's too far to walk anyway, so I'll stay here for the night.
Oh, that's what you were thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
More just not have Selena not having any backup. So.
Well, Selena, when you go to sleep, you find, you are visited by the fish people.
Oh God! Oh,
You got to
God.
run through the doors. You got to put the cabinet down. You got to jump through the window. You got to duck under the gun.
You find the glory hole as well that they were all looking for as well.
Oh God!
Are the fish people using it?
Yes. They're sticking bait through the... No. Anyway,
Yeah, they got their own worms.
all right. Next morning.
All right, so we got to make you look good for this thing.
Why do I have to look good, Dr. Smith? We're alone out here by the farmhouse.
I was gonna have you dress up as Selena and have you go in her place. Don't question my motives.
Okay. Do you have any dresses?
No, but I don't think we have an issue. We'll just let Selena go.
Thank God you didn't try and take any of her clothes from the back of the car or something, and just keep following through with this idea.
this idea. Just have you show. Let's train of thought. Let's see. What skill can I increase in disguise? Is that one?
I have a 5 in disguise, so I hope you're good at it. Because I'm gonna put her lipstick on, and it's gonna be like this, all over my face.
You know what? You know what? No, we're gonna follow this idea. Selena, go through Selena's. All right, here's her makeup. Try putting on.
Would Selena not have her makeup on her?
No. Okay. I'm gonna try and disguise Fishy.
Okay.
But hang on, why?
I'm trying to increase my disguise skill.
Right, yeah, but you got to succeed on a roll.
Doc, I don't think this idea is going to work. Maybe we should head back to town and meet up with Dick.
The idea that Dick walks down the stairs and he just sees you two trying on dresses and stuff.
Yeah, putting makeup on each other.
And I'm just like,
Doc thought we needed a decoy.
Oh, yeah, no. Got it. Sure. It's not. Look, it's fine. Look, if you two.
Do I look pretty, Dick? Dick, do I look pretty?
I don't even consider going in that direction. But you two are welcome to do whatever you like. More power to you. I'm gonna drive the car back, and you know what? Maybe I'll give you two some space to do what you need to do. Yeah.
Hang on, how are they gonna get? Are you gonna take the scarab then?
Yes.
Okay.
Don't leave without us.
Well, I mean, don't you two want to stay here and find whatever it is that you started?
No, we're gonna clean up. Clearly, it didn't work.
Yeah, you've basically just drawn lipstick around your mouths. Tried putting eyeliner on and probably like got it in your eyes. So you've now got like sore eyes and like, and you probably broke the lipstick as well. You know, you put too much pressure as you drew it around your face, so it snapped off.
Lipstick is so hard to get off. Well, makeup is so hard to get off. So you guys are gonna be doing this with like leftover makeup residue.
Yeah, they're just gonna have these faint outlines of like red and stuff and things.
So yeah, like Dudley like gets like maybe a rag from his pocket and starts trying to wipe it off, but it gets most of it off, but there's that like shadow on like the lips of like the red around them from like the bits he didn't get and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the car just waiting. I'm just like sitting there just waiting for these two fools to come out and get in the car.
Okay.
I think we clean up as best we can and go, and I'll sit in the back and clap
Dick,
my hands on like Dick's shoulders and be like, I think we're good to go, buddy.
Right.
Yeah, Dick. How like are you gonna laugh at them, or will you try and resist laughing at them?
Resist laughing at them?
Yeah, you know,
I mean,
because they do look pretty fucking ridiculous.
I'm not gonna. I mean, I don't know what they're into, you know. So
can I make a wash up roll?
Oh, he doesn't judge.
No, you can't. Okay, Selena, what are you doing?
Dick is pretty woke for the 1930s. Thank you very much.
That's good.
I'm
Progressive.
getting up. I guess I'm just getting myself together and seeing if there's anything around town that might be of interest that I could learn. Like if I can find any hints about the pregnant woman. If anyone, it's kind of be weird if I start asking around. So I'll just start looking around to see if there's any kind of clue as to where I might find her.
All right.
So yeah, did the guy say he was going to give us an egg?
Yes, he said he was going to acquire you an egg, didn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. He obviously hasn't arranged how he's going to contact you to let you know that he's got an egg, but...
Well, I mean, I'm going to be in the saloon all day.
Okay.
While the other two are off doing their thing. So are we... Wait, are you having the meeting today, Selena?
Yeah, the meeting's today.
Okay. Well, I'll be waiting at the saloon until the meeting starts, and then I'll go and do the thing. So.
All right, Selena, give us. Let me have a look at some characters. Let me look at the skill list, and then I'll see what we can use. How good are you at persuade?
Persuade?
Yeah.
Fine. Like I'm not talking to anyone though.
How are you going to find where they live?
Oh yeah, I guess true. But well, all right.
I mean,
I'll
you're
try it.
already in the church, right? Can't you just talk to people?
I mean, the church is burned down.
Yeah, the church burned down, but
I mean, church as in like the people of the church.
oh yeah, they've accepted me because I didn't get bit. But all right, I'll try to persuade. Oh, I knew it. My
Well,
persuade
no,
is so
wait.
bad.
I was literally going. Yeah, but I was asking.
Oh.
I wanted to ask you some. I wanted to see what your persuade is or your charm roll, and I was going to allow you to do either one.
Oh, well, persuade was 10 and charm is 15. So it's really
Oh,
not
okay.
a
So
lot.
you've only got it at basic. All right.
Yeah, so
I will give you bonus dice as well if you're asking people from the church.
oh, definitely. I mean, because I saw her at the church, I don't see why I wouldn't. So should I try the charm roll then?
Well, no, because you rolled 31. All we need to do is go. Oh, you got 15. So just roll an additional dice.
Okay, 4.
But hit charm.
Oh, okay, and I'll hit green. Oh, God damn it!
20 out of 15. So you're like 12 out? No, 13 out.
I'm not spending the luck. I am already really low on luck. I could, but not if I'm about to have dinner with or tea with this guy.
Okay, well then unfortunately you don't find out where she lives. You ask the wrong people, they're not sure where she lives. Most of them are out of town as you end up asking. And they haven't got a foggiest where she lives.
Well, damn. Alright.
And your tea date is approaching fast.
Alright, well then, I'll head over to where the guys are for right now. To see if we have any sort of plan before I have my tea date, and then as soon as I talk to them, I'll probably head there.
Okay. So we're at the saloon or whatever waiting. So.
Alright, cool. What's Dudley and Dr. Smith doing after you've dropped Dick at the saloon?
We're going to drive by the pastor's
drive.
house.
No driving. No driving.
Okay,
No, because
no driving.
you have a
All right.
really obvious car. And
I can't
again,
help that.
I know, Doc, you can't help that, but that just means it's not beneficial right now.
Okay.
I think perhaps we might be better off walking and maybe kind of not taking main routes or anything. Particularly if we can get cut through some backyards or alleyways and come into his backyard. If we're planning on going in there while she's having tea with him, we don't want to be going through the front door, I don't think. Or at least like up the front
So
step.
is the plan that we're all going in there to deal with him, or what's the deal?
Yes. All of us.
I'd
I'd rather have all of us go in versus like just two. And then have Selena there. I understand Selena can handle her own, but she's not going to be like armed.
I mean, I do have weapons on me, but I mean, I'm not there to relay this information. Sorry.
Yeah.
So specifically, I guess the problem here is we got to take the corpse out.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm afraid to say it, but driving around is probably going to be less conspicuous than hauling a rug around. So but maybe we should park close enough where we can walk a short distance with it, or maybe like park like, okay, is there a back fence here, James? Like, how does it work?
Yes, so the house will back onto another house. So the backyard backs onto another backyard.
Who's the
So
other
there's no
house?
alley.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
All right, are they home? I mean, I don't need to know who they are, but specifically, are they home at this time?
Let me check. What day are we on? Because that will probably depend on how many people are going to be. So it's the 8th day, so it's a Saturday. So most people won't be at work today.
Mm-hmm.
We could always stash him somewhere until nightfall.
In my own little club.
We did check under his house. There's nothing under there.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the only problem I have with that is like, anytime someone's buried one of these things, they just slither off. So I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah. We
Well,
don't really have anything.
So I think the best course of action would be to either kill him there, knock him out there, and kill him somewhere else, or and then firebomb his house. To be completely honest with you, because there's been a history of that happening in this town, so I don't think people will suspect.
One building.
Doesn't
I mean,
matter.
it's more
There's a
than none.
history.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's an arsonist. A serial arsonist.
Clearly after the church as well, and there's no reason why he wouldn't target this man. So
Exactly.
so I think I just want to say I think the best option is we get in there, get it done super quick, take him out, put him in the car, and go away, and then someone else firebomb the house and go off in a different direction. I think that might be. I think that's kind of has to be the best way of doing this. Like, the less time we spend there, the less time people will see things, right? That's the rule
Yes.
of thumb, I guess,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
So I don't know how hard it is to kill one of these things. I've never done it before, so. But a few shotgun blasts to the face can't, like, shouldn't. We might.
Shouldn't be an issue.
I mean,
But
in
we
my
can tell you
experience,
that
they'd stay.
shooting them.
Shotgun will be really loud though.
Not inside a house, though.
Probably still.
I mean,
not.
we could just do what you do with snakes and take the head off so it doesn't bite you back.
You mean just walk in there and decapitate him with a machete or something?
I mean,
What?
He's got a
that
kitchen.
can also work.
I don't know
Yeah.
what he's got in there, but he might have a big meat cleaver.
Oh no, I have a machete with me, so.
I'm just saying, like, if you're going to deal with a snake, that's how you deal with a snake.
Well, actually, the best way to deal with a snake is to break its spine. But that's just coming from the Australian. Don't worry about it. So I think maybe we should try to do it quietly. I don't know, without guns. Well, we bring guns. Let's not be stupid. But maybe as a last resort. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I
Yeah,
agree
I
with
think
that.
guns should be the last resort.
Particularly
Okay,
if we're bringing the car in and we're going to be drawing more attention to ourselves unnecessarily, we definitely should avoid using
Well,
guns.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys got any melee weapons?
Have I made it to the saloon yet?
No.
Is are you discussing this at the saloon or how? Where are you discussing this sort of thing?
We're in the car. We're in the car.
Okay.
Oh, because yeah, I'm heading to the saloon. That's where.
All I've got is a knife.
Okay.
I've got brass knuckles.
Okay. I think we can do that. We don't have to try and decapitate him. That seems silly, but we can probably take him out with some knives and stuff.
Mhm.
Do they have silencers in this day and age?
No.
Like if we bring a couple
Pillows.
of if we bring a couple of pillows, is that gonna work, Jimmy? It is a pulp game after all.
I know.
Like
The
if we
gun
just
I
put a
have is a
revolver.
45. I was gonna say
Yeah.
a revolver's really loud though. Like there's, because like most revolvers are gonna have the blasting cap exposed at the back, aren't they?
It's a
know,
pulp game, you know.
Yeah,
like,
it is a
I don't
pulp
know
game.
how much. I don't know how much Jimmy wants to get into that, so that's up to James, really.
Well, if there are, I mean, if they were on the market, silencers, and I'm not entirely sure. I'm not a gun nut, so I'm not sure. But
all I can say is that my military knife, it does 1d8 damage, which is more than the almost as much as the revolver. And it adds my build and bonus damage to it as well. So I'm doing 1d8 plus 1d6 when I attack with a melee weapon. So it's not bad. It's no 4d6, let's be real, but it's still pretty good.
Yeah.
Yes,
So, okay.
silencers. Yes, silencers are a thing.
Can you use a fucking pillow? Are you going to allow that? Or
I
do
mean,
we
I
have to
say if we need to, we just do that anyway and then find out what happens.
Yeah,
Because we
I'm
don't
cool
want to
with
use
that.
guns anyway, right? And we know there's a bed that has pillows in it in the house. If we need to grab a pillow, I mean, we could bring one if we needed to. But
Well, you'd have to go upstairs to get it. It's
Yeah.
upstairs.
or coach pillows or something along those lines.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll be fine. Let's just roll in there.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess now we meet Selena.
Yep.
And we tell her the plan. What is your reaction to shanking this dude?
Problems with that? Did you
Okay.
guys tell me about the stuff for the how we have to get the Bible and stuff?
Yeah, no, we would have told you everything.
Okay.
Filled you in on everything. So
We could try to. I could see if I can get some information from him, like perhaps the location of his Bible that he's got if we need it for the mission.
like just over conversation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Could start
Well,
with
hopefully.
conversation, and then you guys could probably circle around the house while I'm trying to bide some time. It might give you guys some time to look around the house. Perhaps
mean,
if his
we've already-
attention is on me, you guys could sneak in the house and look.
For the Bible. Yeah.
Yeah, for the Bible or for anything else, any other incriminating evidence. I mean, granted,
that
once
ho-
he's dead, we could easily walk around, but
We've already
I mean, we
looked
did
over
look
his
around.
house, though. Yeah.
oh, you've already been inside his house and everything?
Yep.
Oh,
The doors were
think he
just
might-
open.
well,
We just walked in.
do you
yeah.
think
And
he
it's
left
pretty-
the Bible at the church?
Oh, that's
Church
burned
is
down
gone.
now. So, but he had the Bible when we saw him doing the thing last time. So,
So it'll probably be on him.
yep.
Where do you think we'll find the copies of their recordings?
Probably in the post office.
Hmm.
I mean, if push comes to shove, we could always go to Oklahoma and try and recover them from the radio stations if need be.
Exactly.
Have you guys? Oh, and you guys have already told me about how you have someone going after the eggs. So I guess we don't have to
Yep.
worry so much about that.
Yep.
I guess right now focus is getting the preacher and the Bible.
Okay.
So I'm down.
Let's do it. Let's shank a snake.
All right. So
So
how are we doing this? So I assume Selena Goat turns up by herself. Yes.
Yeah, I'll be by myself.
Where's everyone else?
All right. So, what are we doing with the car situation? Do we want to leave it like at the end of the road, or what's the deal there?
So
Yeah,
that
we'll
X
leave
is his
it-
place, right,
Yes.
James?
Yeah.
I mean, we could try and kind of loosely pick an area around this place that we want to leave the.
But remember, his house is like backing another house, so we could. Oh no, there's people home. Yeah, no, we can't do that now.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Who's got the lowest luck?
Not me.
Probably me.
Probably
And mine's
Selena.
79.
Yeah, right.
What's your luck, Selena?
I'm sitting at 28.
There
All
you
right,
go.
Selena, give us a luck test, please.
Oh my God, am I really the highest?
You're the
Lowest.
lowest.
Oh.
Oh,
Lowest.
the lowest. I was gonna say. Oh God.
They are in. They haven't gone out shopping.
All right.
Damn
Well,
it.
we can't just use their house then. Hmm. Interesting. I'm not sure how to deal with that. I think the best option is we just park it close by and deal with it quickly.
I mean, maybe we could try and get rid of them. Not like get rid of them, but like, I don't know, come up with some reason for them to leave the house.
I mean, either way, the car's going to be parked somewhere.
Yeah.
Whether it's parked on their property or on the street, you know. Plus, I didn't realize that, like, if we are to be believed here, if the backing house is over here, then this is on the main street, which is worse.
Yeah.
Which is considerably worse. So maybe we just leave it like over here. Like, Jimmy, can I do a luck check to see if there's an alleyway we can park this thing in?
Sure.
Cool.
I'd have to be. Oh well, never mind.
Hard.
Yep. There's a few alleyways around.
Sweet.
Okay. Well, let's just throw it into one of those, and then go in by foot.
Yep. I like this idea.
So that's what we're doing. While she's setting up to have dinner, I guess I'm across the road like I said I would be.
Yeah. So, Selena, so you turn up. He thanks you for coming, and he takes you into his kitchen. He licks his lip. No, he doesn't. And he has a pot of coffee, I guess, on the go, and
a human-sized pot of coffee, and he says, "Get in it."
Just hop on in.
So yeah, he's like, I must admire you, Miss. Have you told him your name or what? How much information have you given?
Just Selena. I don't give him my last name.
Okay, so Miss Selena, I was highly impressed by your snake handling skills.
Oh, thank you.
How many creatures have started this conversation like that?
Oh my god! I'll pull out my little baby snake and I'll be like, I'm quite familiar with them. Beautiful.
Oh.
Creature.
Oh, this conversation.
Such a nasty business with the fire. Have you had any luck locating the arson?
I think the sheriff is doing some raids today.
Well, I hope they catch him.
Is that our egg boy? I think that was our egg boy, wasn't it?
It is.
Oh, silly sausages.
So he says, he opens a tin of cookies, freshly baked as well. They're like fresh cookies, like oatmeal cookies and stuff like that. And this is made by one of my.
Didn't have anything in the house previously when we went in, so
they're gonna have like bits of mice and cricket in them.
It's like this is made by one of the faithful from the church. What's her name? Edna, is it?
I don't know.
George's husband. George's what? Is it George? Gregory? George? Gregory?
Gregory?
No, George. George's George. Is it George?
Gregory was the egg-laying husband.
Yeah, the adult. Yeah, Edna is her name. Mrs. Henson. Yeah, these are made by Mrs. Henson today. I especially got them.
Well, that's awfully nice. Very nice of you to invite me out, by the way.
That's okay. He's got a few like sandwiches as well set up, made. You sort of like, oh no, it wouldn't be shrink wrap, would it? It would be tinfoil, wouldn't it?
Foil?
Not aluminum foil. Yeah. So he's got some sandwiches, and he sits down. He pours you a cup of coffee, pours himself a cup of coffee, offers you some sandwiches and biscuits. So Miss Selena, not many of the faithful can survive, well, not survive, but not be bitten by the judgmental snakes. I was wondering if you'd like to come on a trip in the next few days.
Very interesting. A trip where?
To our to a
Den of
cave.
iniquity.
To a cave to the cave about a day's walk south from here.
A cave. What's going on there? Is this where?
It's where I take the true faithful.
The true faithful. I'll have to consider that.
He's also got his Bible right next to him as well.
Oh. This is a very tempting offer. Why do I have such a privilege?
Because you helped with the fire and you didn't show any signs of sin.
Crap, I'm trying to think of what else she would say.
What's everyone else doing while she's thinking?
I think we might be getting into position. Does that sound about right?
Yeah, I was thinking we're probably trying to approach the host stealthily and kind of get a vantage point. Kind of get a feel for when is the best time.
Okay, can you all give me stealth checks, please?
Can we get assistance from each other in some way?
Not really, it's broad daylight. So
No, but we all passed, so...
Yeah, and don't forget to...
Yeah, Dave hasn't... Can we give guidance?
Well, no. Okay, so technically, I assumed that you was probably helping each other anyway, which would have given you advantage. But because you're doing it in broad daylight, you would have negative as well, so it cancels each other out.
That's a lot.
25.
That's like 25 points.
Well,
Yeah.
it's 35, isn't it? If you wanted to roll it, because your stealth's 20,
It would be
and you
35.
rolled a 55.
So I need to spend 35 luck. That puts me at 63 luck out of 98. Ooh, that's tough.
And there's no way we can assist him in any way?
No.
We already are, so...
Yeah.
I'm a big boy too, so... Yeah, I think it's important we do this right. So I'll take that hit, Jimmy.
Okay. All right. None of you are spotted.
Yay.
Good.
I'm actually quite new to this face. Could you tell me a little bit about it? I know you were having such a very wonderful story during your sermon the other day. Yesterday.
So he explains very little about it, and he goes, more will be revealed to you when we go to the cave. We'll be leaving on Monday at probably early morning, after I've done my recordings, or after I've sent my recordings. Okay, you're all in position. Where have you positioned yourselves?
I assume the back door is our entry point here.
Okay.
We have knowledge of his house, so and we know that he's in the front room.
Yeah.
All right. So the back door. Yeah. So the back door is basically leads into the kitchen.
Where he's sitting.
I guess he wouldn't probably be in the kitchen. Really, he'd be sitting in the lounge, wouldn't he? You wouldn't have a guess over and sit. Well, yeah. No, he's not in the kitchen. I guess I got that wrong. I guess he's actually sitting in the lounge or
like the front of house.
Yeah, the living room or whatever you want to call it. I don't know what it's called in America.
Living room.
All right, so let's just get in there. I open the back door and I go in.
Okay.
Knife out.
All right.
Yeah, knife in one hand. I guess maybe revolver on the belt. I have a shotgun around my shoulder as well.
And a pillow, yeah.
Is he coming from behind the priest?
No, because so imagine so you're actually sitting in the living room.
Oh, okay, so we're in the living room.
Yeah, not the kitchen. That's my mistake. You wouldn't receive a guest in a kitchen, would you? Would you?
Yeah, probably not.
I mean, depends on the person, really.
Yeah, well, yeah. If it's like semi special like this, it'd be the living room, wouldn't it? I'd say. You know, if it's just a friend and like your next door neighbour coming round, you just go to the kitchen, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Well,
that's my assumption.
Will I see them before the priest sees them?
Give us a luck test, Leslina. See what way. Let's see if he's facing the door or whether he's facing away from the door.
God damn it!
Oh, he's facing the door. So yeah, he will. You're both sitting in like. You're sitting on the sofa, and he's sort of like sitting in an armchair, and he can see the door.
All right. Well, as I hear the door, I'm going to look at him, and in Nassau, I'm going to be like, "There's a lot more that you're not telling me, isn't there?" I say in the snake language.
All right, 1 second. He looks at you, confused.
Oh, so he doesn't speak. Oh, sorry. I make weird noises sometimes. Although he probably sees this guy coming in his door now, doesn't he?
I don't know where Dave's gone. Oh, he's back.
Yeah.
Dave, what are you doing?
Yeah.
So when you sort of like round the corner, you can see you can. He has got full view of the front, not the front door, of the living room door, and it is open, so you can't see into the kitchen. So you're gonna have to do this pretty quick if you want to like not raise allow him to raise any alarms.
Oh, I'm doing it quick, Jimmy.
Okay. All right. You rush in, I assume.
Yes.
Yep.
Do we need another break?
No, I'm shanking him now, Jimmy.
Okay.
We're going. We're just going to do it. Fuck it.
Well, he doesn't speak Nassau. That's something I just learned.
All right. Okay, Henley, give us. Are you using the dagger or the hatchet?
A large military knife, yes.
All right, give us a hack and slash roll, please. No, wrong game.
Weapon attack, yeah.
Yes. Whatever it's called. Hang on. It should be brawl.
Oh well, failed by only 2.
Yeah, that's fine. I will spend 2 luck, Jimmy.
Okay. You did 12 damage.
Yep. That's
I'm
pretty
still
good.
Just on
That's
the table like this.
Yep.
Can you roll a location for me?
Is that a D10?
If you look at the character sheet, see if you've got it open. Yeah, if you look
body hit location.
Yeah,
I got it.
Right, so you walk in and you sort of rush through the doors and you literally stab him in the chest. Blood goes everywhere. He's like, he's still alive. What do you do? Like, he's literally hanging on.
I'm gonna grab the book.
Okay.
I bring him to the ground, Jimmy, and I just.
Okay, yeah, you kill him. He's dead. Blood seeps into the rug.
Oh, lucky me! I rolled him up in the rug.
That's a good luck. Good luck. Huh?
What's everyone else doing?
Does he have a gas stove? I'm assuming he has a gas stove because
yes,
it's the 30s.
Yeah.
Cool.
Is he changing? Like, what's going on here, Jimmy?
No, he's not changing, and he's pissing out red blood. You know, blood.
Well, let's go try and set at least the house on fire. Look for
like
some matches.
warm blood as well. You know, like human temperature blood.
I mean, I don't know the difference, so I'm rolling this dude up anyway.
Okay.
feel like we should have just waited until he brought me to the cave.
Oh, we didn't know that.
No, I know.
Yeah.
He looks awfully human to me, and he also couldn't understand me.
Right. So you got a dead priest. Reverend. He's not a priest. Is he a priest? I don't know.
I mean, they might be able to dissect him and look at his brain and work out some shit. So either way, we're bringing this guy with us. So I don't know what they do, you know.
Well, we have to bring him in with us, but
Right. So you roll him up in the carpet, a rug. I mean.
Yeah.
You grab the book.
yeah, I've got the book. I'm gonna start kind of looking through the pages while they're doing whatever, getting everything ready.
So while they're gonna go do that, I'm just gonna hoof it to the car and just put it in there straight away. Like I'm not mucking around here. I'm just doing it.
Yeah. We'll have it open because nobody's gonna go fucking rifle through a car and then throw it in and turn on the gas candle and fucking walk away.
Does that actually work, or is that just a movie thing?
I don't know, but it's.
I mean,
Pulp,
what you could do
so-
is you could cut the gas pipeline, so you know it's gonna fill up.
True. Do that. We can do that.
Nice.
I'm trying to find it, but I know that the book has. So the book has got loads of like if you look through it, you know, there's lots of like additional things being written into the sidelines of the text, you know, in the book itself.
Are they
And,
like in English?
That's what I'm trying to look up right now.
Oh, okay.
Well, Doc, that's one snake person taken care of.
I don't think he was a snake person.
Shit.
I mean, you're a doctor. Can you tell if he's dying like a human would die?
Wait, he's dead.
Yeah. No, I mean, excuse me.
He's dead. He's dead, Jim. Take his stuff.
I mean, I have his book right here.
Doc, maybe you need to do one of them like big city autopsy things once we extricate ourselves from this situation.
Yeah. This location would not be the best to do that.
Yeah, let's get that. Yeah.
I'm just worried because this one a little too smooth.
I mean, you're saying all this, and Dick is just sitting there, just being like, you know,
Stabs the thing a few more times.
Dick is.
Well, inhaling all that natural gas is probably not helping keep him rational.
I know. I've already left with the body.
Yeah.
As I said, I took it out, and I was gone. Yeah. Straight to the car.
Sorry about this. I'm just looking it up. I did see it somewhere, but I can't remember
What are you
where.
looking for?
Just what it says about his Bible, because Selena's looking through it, and I can't remember if it's in English or in the cell, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure at the moment. I'll have to have a look during the break if that's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. Gives my
And then
character time to-
I'll try and update you. I have seen it, but I can't remember where I saw it. Oh,
At
well.
this point, I think we're just trying to book it away from there without really drawing any attention.
Alright, so if you're going to book it over to the... Oh my god, I might have to ask for another stealth roll because you're going to have to, you know, you're crossing the street with a fucking rug.
I'm not being stealthy.
Dave.
You're not being
Oh.
stealthy?
No,
Okay.
Fuck no. I'm
Okay.
doing it as fast as I can, Jimmy.
Okay, alright. Alright, you rush over to one of the alleys where the scarabs park. Where do you put the body?
In the trunk.
Okay? You cram the body in the trunk.
Shut the door.
On the back of the box of grenades and the radio.
No, Jimmy, we would have made room for it beforehand. Don't be Mr. Pedantic.
I'm enjoying being Mr. Pedantic. Okay.
I mean, body's full. You can just like, you know, Dick's strong.
Yeah, rigor mortis.
Just like
has a
smush
say.
him together, fit him in the gap.
Yeah, just like a little. Yeah. There you go.
All right. What's everyone else doing? I assume Dr. Smith is like fiddling with the gas.
Yes.
Okay. Right. Yeah. You. It's not fucking hard to like get gas to come out of the gas burner or the oven. It's probably a gas oven as well. It's probably all gas.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, the trick is to get it to come out in an unsafe manner enough to blow up a house.
You need a spark for that.
You need
That's
a light
right.
and a slow leak, basically.
Yes. But
Like if you get too heavy of a mixture of the natural gas, I think there's not going to be enough oxygen for it to burn.
fuck.
If we're wanting to be realistic, so you kind of have to have like that particular exactly. So James, it better damn well explode, please.
Because I mean, with weird science, he could have probably like rigged something up to do it.
that's what I mean. I could actually use weird science. Cool. Like I can still do that. We're setting it up. Ha. I was going to use a candle and be like, all right, so I have to set it this far away to do this much. And then in case I'll set up a back candle a little further away. And then tear the gas line and turn it on and run like fucking hell.
Right, one sec.
Okay.
1.
Uno, dos, cuatro,
86.
Diez.
Why'd you keep skipping the trays?
1, 2, 4, 10.
Me llamo es biblioteca, por favor.
Your name is library, please.
Donde es pantalones fuego? Caliente. Caliente.
El Creator es loco.
Sí.
En la
Cabeza.
cabeza. See?
Cabeza is estúpido. I speak of the Spanish.
Sure. Give us a pharmacy. Give us a science pharmacy roll, Claytor.
Pharmacy?
Yeah.
All right. Yes.
Yeah, you grab some chemicals that should react with each other and give you some time to get out before the house goes up or explodes.
Sweet.
And it will leave. Yeah, with the hard roll, it's going to leave no trace at all.
Hey,
Once we... Oh,
It's just going to be like, if someone investigates it, it's going to be like, oh, clearly you left the gas on like an idiot.
Yep.
All right, cool. What did you do? What are you doing now? It's all
Get
set
the
up.
fuck out of town.
Yeah.
Come on, Slam, we gotta get out of here.
yeah,
You have
I'm heading to the car.
Fast.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Bible in hand. All right, you get to the car. Dick's already inside, I assume.
I'm waiting for everyone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone turns up.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Once,
Get out to
yeah, once I get in the car, I'm also going to try psychometry on the book, on the Bible.
Okay. Give us a roll then, please. First roll a d10. This is how long it takes you to do it.
Oh.
How long you got to
Yeah.
concentrate for.
How many minutes?
Yep.
6 minutes.
All right, so 6 minutes. Yep.
And then 1d6 plus 4 magic points are spent.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. So 10 10 magic points. Oh, that's the rest of my magic points.
When did they come
there
back?
you
One,
I don't know when
they.
they come back.
I think
was
so.
at 10.
I think you get like 1 an hour.
Oh,
Yeah.
so then I probably should have been back at 15 forever ago. 'cause that
Probably.
actually happened.
go. Yeah.
All right, so then I'm at 5. That's all right. Okay.
Right.
Strong emotion, then yeah.
Give us a psychometry roll, please.
It's actually not in my list of.
It is. I rolled it before.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay. I'll spend the 5 luck.
Okay. Yeah, so the book belongs to Reverend Cornfield. That's the impression you get from it. It's been in his possession for a very long time. And the personality you get is very caring.
Okay.
As for the writing, is it in English?
Yes.
Oh, lovely.
But there's a lot to go through, so you'd have to study it for a while. Like, a good time. Like, a good time? That doesn't make any sense. Like, a while. You'd have to spend a few days studying it to get any secrets from it.
Oh, gotcha.
And sanity loss.
Oh, sanity loss too.
Oh, so it is actually like bad or whatever.
From the little that, because I'm going to be looking through it while we're in the car. I don't know how long we're going to be in the car for, but.
Well, not that long. Not long enough to fucking study it that long.
Yeah, I know. But, I mean, I can at least read like a page or two.
Yeah. Yeah, but you have to, like, read the whole thing. To get anything from it. Alright.
Okay. And I will also relay to them that I believe there's a cave to this house that he was going to lead me to. Where he told me that he brings the true believers.
Maybe you'll find something about it in that book of his.
I'll see, but a lot of this is I don't quite.
What have I done?
That's got to be where we're going to the south.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we can go to the south and see.
All right. Well, seems like that's our next stop. But I think we should pay a visit to our friend, and make sure he's okay. If what you say is true about the sheriff doing a raid on him.
He's the one that's supposed to be getting the egg, right?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for the raid, J-Wall.
Sam, we should just like stop in on the way back with a corpse in the trunk. Just haul past the blacksmith's shop and check on him? Or was Gregory the one that worked at the Telegram? I can't remember.
Gregory was the one at the Telegram.
Yeah.
Well, we would need to go there anyway for the recordings, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Saturday, right? So the recordings go out on Mondays, I think, is what we learned. He's got recordings on Mondays and Fridays that go out.
Yeah.
So we'll have to talk to him and interrupt it.
So what are you doing?
Won't be able to make recordings because he's kind of indisposed at the moment.
We don't need new recordings.
Just need originals. Yo, Jimmy, you should meet up if you're going to slurp like a behemoth.
Alright, sorry.
But yeah, no, we should definitely. I mean, we need to get an egg. That much is confirmed. So we should at least. Maybe he's already got it for us. I don't know.
Yeah.
To go visit
we
him all
should-
the same.
We should visit him and see. God, we have the body.
Did the
So
Reverend
it's
tell
gonna
me
be-
where the sheriff was going to be doing the raid?
No, he didn't say.
Oh,
Mm,
At the very least, we could give him the heads up. But I mean, we don't even know if he's coming for him at this point. I feel like we got to check on it though. Like Caduceus wants the damn egg, and I don't know
Yeah.
about you, but I'm not sneaking into Snake Woman's house and stealing one from behind her furnace or whatever it is, or stove.
could check him.
I mean, I
If
probably
not-
will have to, but you know,
I'm always willing to try to get the egg too, if need be.
I feel
Alright,
like
well, let's-
you're probably the best person to get the egg. Because, well, that or Dick. I'll park us down by an alleyway and, or at least close, and so you can get a post for the Reverend by, and I slip him a couple $100. Like, just try and get something.
Who? Sorry, what? I completely
Dick.
zoned out.
I slip Dick a couple $100 and be like, try and get the see if he's delivered anything, and if you can't or had anything posted that hasn't gone out yet, and intercept it.
All right. I'll take his 100. So who's gonna come in the office with me?
Oh, well, he doesn't know me, so I'll just stay in the car. And I'm still looking at the book.
Dudley, why don't you go?
you don't.
Oh,
Okay,
Yeah,
just be ready to book it if we come running.
Absolutely. I'll leave the door open, Selena.
All right.
Okay. So I'll just bring a revolver just in case. I don't know who's in this office.
Okay.
Post office. So and I'll walk in there. And his name was Gregory, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so I walk in there. Is he behind a desk? Do I see him? I have
You
to
do not
ask for
see him.
Okay.
Just looking
all
up
right.
who else is here. Hang on. Yes, in fact, it's closed. It's not open. It's closed. Closes like around midday on Saturdays.
Interesting. I would have thought they would shut on Sundays, but all right. Okay. Well, I'll
In fact, you probably see it's closed as you pull up.
all right. That's fine then.
Aha!
You don't look like an idiot.
Or is there anyone in there? Maybe
No.
doing work, but it's like closed or nothing.
Like,
Okay, so the
yeah,
lights are
like,
off
is
and
it-
all that stuff.
Yeah, lights
it's-
are off. And the signs like turned round saying closed.
All right,
All
that
right.
answers my
Do
question.
we know where he lives?
No.
No, we never asked. Not particularly, at least.
You guys met him at the saloon, right?
We did.
We
Anyway,
could
I
go
think-
ask that old coot at the saloon that you're friends with, Dick.
Oh, you definitely hear like sirens and shit. Fire trucks.
Well.
I think it's best if we leave, to be honest with you.
Probably.
Yeah.
We've literally got a corpse in the back seat, back trunk. I would rather not be here as long as we've been already, so.
Right.
What's your solution for getting an egg then?
We
Do
will.
we know where they
we'll just have to go into our house and get it ourselves.
That's what I was about to say. Is like we pull up, we go, hey, give us an egg, throw on a couple and make a loud noise, and then tie them up and knock them unconscious and steal an egg and wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Right? That's how things go. Or you bribe them with the money I gave you.
Oh. I still think we should potentially just at least get rid of this body for now.
Yes. Well, I mean, we have to keep the. We have to take the body. God, it's going to stink. They're paying for the cleaning of the car.
With the post office being closed, there's no one here to guard. So what if we break in and see if we can find the recordings?
That's a lot of mail. Even for a full town.
Is there a library search skill in this game?
Yeah, it's called library use.
There is. It's called library.
Anyone got a use of that?
Mine's at base 20%.
Base, yeah, same.
Yeah.
I succeeded in it this time.
I feel like that's
so it'll go up.
Ethel's probably.
Yeah.
Like that's Weeps' character's strength. I think might be the library. It wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, she got 75. It is an important skill for Call of Cthulhu, just so you know.
Yeah, I know. It's
we're
it's a very
pulp
important
characters,
skill.
James.
Yeah.
We don't read.
Well, I mean, I think we should at least maybe put this body on ice, like just something.
Okay, so we take care of the body first, and then we worry about the recordings.
Yeah, and if we need to, we can go all the way down to Oklahoma and do it that way.
Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
Get the recordings.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's get this thing out of the trunk before it starts stinking to high heaven.
Yes.
Get the hell out of this town, I guess, first.
We don't have any body bags or anything like that, do we, Jimmy?
No.
Okay. Maybe we can just put it in a sleeping bag or something like that.
You might be able to arrange pickup from Caduceus.
Yep.
I mean, push comes to shove. I mean, I could. I've cleaned beer before, and
I mean, the thing is, we don't want to clean it. We
yeah,
want them
I know.
to examine the body
You do.
as it is,
I
right?
mean,
So-
I know she's not here, but you do find a missing finger from the Reverend at some point.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we can hang him and let him dry out, but yeah.
That's very morbid.
Ethel probably want that.
I think we probably just call it in and get someone to come pick it up. To be honest with you, I think that's probably the.
They'd have to. You'd probably have to go to like a local airfield and deliver it, and they'll send a plane.
Well, and then we should go get an egg at the same day. Then, realistically, yeah. Okay, so at least bring it back to the house so we don't carry it with us. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, what's your next plan of action?
Do we know where Egg Lady lives?
No.
Oh.
That's what you needed to find out, remember?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to find out. I should have asked that next, but...
Yeah, hindsight 2020 on that one.
Did this guy that was supposed to be getting the egg even kind of provide you guys with like a meeting location or anything?
Saloon, mostly.
Should we head there and see if he's made any kind of attempt to go there yet?
Well, if what you say is true and he's been raided by the police, I don't think there's much help for him.
We don't know for sure yet. He said that they were doing a raid, but he didn't tell me who he was raiding or where the raid was being held. I mean, it could very well be him, and perhaps he is no longer of use.
I think, honestly, the course of action is we get rid of the body, call it in, and then go investigate this cave.
If we can, but we don't know where the cave is. We have a general direction.
Well, we have nothing
Well,
left to do in town, and we can just go out there.
I agree. I agree with. We're pretty much done here, but so we drive. We'll ditch the body halfway, and we'll leave a marker for them, and then we'll radio for them to pick it up, detailing the marker.
Or we just leave it in the house.
The house is on fire now.
He did
Oh, no.
say he tends to.
Safe house.
Farmhouse.
Oh yeah, the abandoned farmhouse. I didn't even think about that.
Maybe there's other people that head to the cave. Perhaps they might head out Monday morning like he was going to take me, and we could probably follow them.
That could also be it.
Well, I'm more worried about, like, let's say the leader of this cult doesn't show up, and then the snakes get suspicious.
It's only going to get worse at this point.
I think while we still have the element of some surprise that they don't know what's happening, we should make a move on this cave.
Well, let's radio it in. Say we can't get an egg because of the situation that happened, and go from there. If they tell us to leave, then our mission's complete.
I think we can still get the egg.
That's our main goal, is to get the egg. We have the body, and then we radio it in, and then we let them deal it from here, because they have more. Obviously, they have more ways of dealing with things than we do.
Right. Okay, so that's our plan then.
Correct.
Works for
That
me.
sounds like
All right.
All right. So first course of action, drop off the body. Second, phone in. Third, try and find the cave.
try and get an egg.
Yeah, and then try and find the cave. Yeah.
Yeah. Unless they say, let's not. Don't try and find the cave, but yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Okay. All right. So you get you call through to Caduceus. Obviously you speak to Mr. Meadham again, because you've basically got a direct line to him, and he does say, I definitely want an egg. We want to study it. The body, we will get a plane to a airfield nearby to pick it up from you, but you'll have to take it to the airfield.
All right. Well, we'll get an egg first, and then we'll arrange a pickup, I guess.
Well, we'll probably say it might be worth at least letting some heat die down before you go back into town.
Probably.
Think the heat's actually going to die down? Caduceus actual? Like, this seems kind of... we kind of put them in dire straits, I guess. Whatever you say.
Well, he says it's your call. If you think the townsfolk's in danger, then I suggest. Well, you've taken the head of the cult, haven't you? The Reverend.
Mm-hmm.
I believe so.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, apart from retribution, I mean there will be some form of retribution. Did anyone see you?
I didn't notice anyone.
No.
Not to our knowledge. No.
Okay. I can arrange for a plane. I could arrange for a plane in to land it, to get to the airfield within a few hours. So maybe later this evening, and then maybe try and go find an egg while waiting.
It works for me.
I mean, you've taken the body, so they won't find a body in amongst the rubble or the remains. So, who knows?
Yeah, well, that was the intent, at least, anyway.
Yeah, that was the intention.
Do you happen to have like maybe some sort of census data or something like that that can tell us where we can find this? I give him her name, like maybe a location or a home or something.
He says I don't have any information for Oklahoma, for Bingham here. Maybe grab a phone book.
Oh fuck! I forgot that phone books exist.
God damn it.
Why didn't we think of that? All right.
Because we forgot phone books exist.
God damn it! I remember that, man. It was like, how many John Smiths could there be in this town? Okay, 7 pages. That's a little bit more difficult. But she has a pretty interesting name, right? What was her last name?
It's Shaw. SHAW. So, not that uncommon.
And if I remember correctly about Yellow Pages, it goes first name,
it wouldn't be
initial.
I don't think it'd be
then
the
the
Yellow
last name,
Pages, would it? Because I think the Yellow Pages are for businesses, and I think...
That's the white pages.
Oh, is that what it's called in... I don't know. I don't live in America. We just got... In England...
Oh, no,
you
Yellow Pages was businesses. White Pages was residential, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other way around. Okay.
Yeah.
God,
Yeah.
it
Yellow
has been
pages is basically
so
like
long.
ads.
Yeah, it has been so long
Yeah.
since I fucking thought about that shit. Good
Yep.
God.
Yep, sport with modern technology, haven't you? That's the problem.
Yep.
I'm trying to find your girlfriend's number in the Yellow Page, in the White Pages. Oof. That was a fucking time. And then you had to like navigate the phone to see if you could like call her when her father wasn't going to pick up. That was
God.
the other one.
Don't know. I never had that problem.
Oh, I did. I had that problem.
Or
Okay.
Your brother. Anyways, yeah.
Maybe we'll find the Yellow Pages. Like they had them in post. They had them in like phone
Phone
booths
boxes.
as well.
Yep.
Yeah, like
Holy
realistically, anywhere that we can find a telephone, like we just need to find a payphone.
Yeah, I was
Probably a
hoping...
chance. I reckon, Jimmy, there is a good chance that there is a Yellow Pages in this abandoned farmhouse.
There might
Because
even
they
be.
are
Give us...
fucking everywhere.
Yeah, give us a luck roll then.
It's
Okay.
a fucking luck roll.
Oh, it's a
Right,
lot
don't give
lower
us
than
that.
last time. Hey.
Hey!
Okay.
And there is.
Yeah, I like the idea that I'm like making
It's-
the radio
it's-
call.
it's like a
and
year
it's like
out.
sitting on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like sitting underneath like the
It makes the chair even as what it is.
Because you get... I mean, I was hoping that you'd ask... Like, you just go to a phone book and take the book. Do you know what I mean? When you was in the diner, rather than asking Sally or whatever her name was.
I
Maud.
honestly like have not thought about White Pages, Yellow Pages in maybe 5 to 6 years. Like honestly, that was
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't thought
Like-
about it.
We would get them when we had a host, and they would just go in the drawer, and then the old one would go in the recycling, and then they would sit there for a year.
Has Minnie ordered us
And
all
so-
chicken wings? Chicken wings. Have we all got chicken wings?
Yeah, I got enough for everyone.
All right.
I want
Yeah.
chicken wings.
So
Yeah, I want chicken wings.
Jimmy, I would like to look at that crucial document and find this woman.
Okay. Yeah, you find them. There,
My life. Did you hear that, by the way? Were you here for this whole discussion that we were having? We're
I
like,
caught like a phone book, and that was about it.
so I was like, do you have any sensor data on this fucking town to find this woman? And Caduceus was like, look him up in the phone book. And I'm like, oh my God, those existed.
I forgot about
Jesus
these.
Christ.
Jeez.
it's not very clear
Great.
actually. The yellow, that yellow's not very clear. But can you see it?
Hmm?
Where?
Oh, you marked it?
Yeah. I might change the colour. That was probably a
Oh,
bad.
no, I see it. Yeah.
Oh, I see it. Yeah,
Oh, there it is. I had to look.
Yeah.
it's right there.
That's right on the
Yeah.
edge of town, too. We could probably get in there pretty easy.
Yeah. Break in, kill them all. Wait.
I mean, if we'd known in advance, that's like only a few blocks from the Reverend's house.
I think.
Yeah,
Let me just double check that I picked the right area. Yeah, I think so. Hang on. Yes, I did.
That's canon now.
All right. So, what are you doing?
Well, I think what we'll do is we'll go get this egg.
Okay. No one's home.
Sounds good.
Well, I will keep watch on the road from the car while we send in our sneakiest boys.
There's obviously there's lots of activity though, around here. Like lots of activity. Allegedly, the fire spread into the house exploded and sent debris, literally raining down on the houses around the area.
Oh, this is perfect. I mean, I couldn't think of a better distraction to rob a lady of her snake eggs.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like we should probably do something, but at
Like
the
what?
same time, well, I don't know. I mean, some of these people are innocent and whatnot. They're just stupid or
Yeah.
charmed. And you saw how
Yeah.
much trouble they had putting out a single friggin' fire. They didn't
Dick-
even have
Dick-
fire trucks then. Somehow they got fire trucks in like the last 2 days.
Dick served in the war. To him, like, a loss of life isn't the same thing as someone else, I guess, right? Like, it's like there is a greater evil here, and it doesn't bother him that there is potentially some people that lose their homes.
Yeah.
I-
That's
Dudley is very much kind of like on the fence, but recognizes like what is he risking to kind of like he
They
would
can
be
rebuild
risking
a
all of
home.
us basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can rebuild a home, but they can't save themselves from being controlled by snake people. I don't know how else to say that.
I want to know what Minnie's ordered.
Wait.
I'm hungry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got a Philly cheesesteak, pasta, and some chicken wings.
What's a Philly's cheesesteak?
Just
A Philly
sandwich.
cheesesteak? Yeah,
Is
it's a sandwich with meat and green peppers and cheese.
It's not
What-
just green peppers, Jimmy. It's like it's pickled green peppers.
And sometimes sauteed, sometimes onion.
All right.
I think these ones were
There's a
sauteed.
very probably in Philadelphia very strong opinions of.
Is that one where they
Any of
dip
this.
it? Do they dip it in?
no,
in
no, no,
So
no,
you're
no,
thinking like
no,
a French
no.
dip.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a
it.
French dip.
Okay.
That's roast beef. That's warmed roast beef sandwich with Swiss and then an au jus.
Mm.
Yeah.
Alright.
My stay in America was punctuated by the definition between wet and dry sandwiches. Wet sandwiches are fucking weird and nasty.
I can imagine. I don't know.
Oh,
I'll try it. I'll give it a try, but I haven't been to America in a
So
very long
the only
time.
thing that I liked about wet sandwiches was that there was like a you can get like a grilled cheese sandwich and you dip it in like a tomato soup or something like that.
Oh.
That's
Oh.
when you're sick. That's when you're sick and a child. I mean, that's what I did anyways as a kid.
That's what.
But you can get like it was
Okay.
I stayed in San Francisco. That shit's like gourmet, you know? Like
Oh yeah, you can
They
probably
have
get like
entire
a
restaurant
really-
around that shit. It's good shit.
I think we're a little off topic now, though.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So the house is there's no one here. No one at home.
I don't think we need to fuck around then. Like, let's elbow a window and get in there, right? Like-
Door's
Yeah.
unlocked. If you try the front door.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
of course it is. Yeah, small town America.
I was gonna try the
well,
back door,
Dick's
but front door
smashing
will work.
The window open. Selena's just opening the door.
It's like that gif of that guy trying to cut the lock off a fence, and then the guys just walk around the gate. You know, like
Can you? Okay, I'm gonna. You're gonna need to give me spot hidden rolls, but you're gonna have an advantage because you roughly know where to look.
They're
right, you
behind
got-
the stove.
Well,
I still failed.
Dave
At
and
least they were.
Dr. Smith didn't roll the proper stuff.
Spot hidden.
Oh,
Yeah, I told you
gotta
to
roll
give me
advantage.
an advantage.
I'll just roll another with spot hidden.
Oh, there you go. I still pass.
I got 49 and a 42.
Yeah, you'll find you find like I think it's under the stove or near the stove. There's like she's put the eggs to keep incubated.
All right, so here's what we do.
Didn't
we
he also
grab
say
like
that she put them by the stove anyway?
Yeah.
I think we grab a few of them and then we stomp the rest of these fucking things.
I agree. They're
God.
abominations.
Oh my god!
Let's just blow this house up too.
Oh my god! This town is gonna erupt into fucking war soon.
Or at least take all of them back to Caduceus.
So we take a bunch of them, and then I set that house to blow up too.
Okay.
Oh dear Lord.
And then we get the fuck out of town.
Okay. Give us a
I mean,
Give us
Doc,
an-
I got some
give us-
dynamite if you need it.
No, it's gonna look like a natural gas pump.
All right. Yep. Cool.
I mean, it's right next to the other fire.
Yeah.
Why don't we just go start a fire on the other end of town afterwards, and we'll just slowly take down the fire or the city, kill all the snake people that way.
Okay.
Look, we gotta make sure nobody knows. Blow up the house. Fuck. Dr. Smith is done. He's a serial arsonist now.
Okay.
I
Scorched
like the
earth
idea that you
solution.
didn't tell us that you did this either. We just like drive him away, and it's just like.
Okay. See, another house erupts in an explosion. The town is shaken to its very core. Luckily, the Shores aren't living in the house, but they're now destitutes because their house has exploded because of gas.
Fine.
The woman,
I mean-
Mrs. Shaw is whatever her name is. What's her name? Peggy
I think
Shaw
it was
is
Shaw.
in utter shock because her children have been like fried.
Did anyone check if the kid was still sleeping in the house or anything? Because she has a son, doesn't she?
I thought this was Edna Henson's house.
No, I think James got mixed up earlier. Edna Henson is the wife of the lumberjack. I went back through and looked at our notes.
Oh, okay.
It's Gregory's wife is. I wrote it here somewhere. Maybe I didn't. I just wrote down that Edna's the. Yeah, I just wrote down that Edna's the lumberjack's wife 3 weeks ago.
All right.
Peggy Shore. There it is. Yeah, it's Peggy Shore.
Okay. All right. What are you doing now? You've got an egg.
We got more than
It's
one.
late. It's getting to mid-afternoon now.
Well, we're gonna go drop them off at the airport.
Okay.
On the runway. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just an aerodrome, so it's just like a grassy or whatever. A
A
dirt.
field with a hangar.
Yeah.
Is it like a field with a hangar? Okay.
Yeah. And you take the body and the eggs. A plane lands and they greet you and they take the eggs and the body off your hands and fly it back up to New York.
Excellent.
So did they give us anything?
Well, if we had, I would have gave him the book too, I guess.
You give them a book, yeah?
Yeah, I gave him
Okay.
the book.
All right.
Yeah, that'd be pretty bad to have it on us when we
Yeah.
if we get caught. So yeah. I think now we just sort of make a run on this cave, right? We'll try and find it.
We'll see if we can find this cave and go from there. If we need to. I mean, we should probably radio in and see what they want us to do about that. If not, then we head home. Because sure as fuck, we can't go back to town.
You mean you don't want to go in and setting in any more buildings to explode, Doc?
How do I make a moral choice roll?
You do it yourself. You role play.
Okay.
Yeah, they're
True.
going. Well,
You know, there might be some other people that deserve it, but I feel like we've caused enough of a ruckus.
The two greatest offenders to this town. I think we did all right.
I mean,
Dudley, could you,
shedding their skin.
Dudley, could you give me a tracking roll, please?
Yep.
Hey, that's 9 points. You can do it.
Yeah, I'm spending 9 points.
Okay. You think it might be worth doing it tomorrow when you've got a full day to follow the tracks? Because you're not sure how. If they go for 3 days, they could be going for a couple. They could be, you know.
But we were told it's a day's walk outside of town by the preacher himself.
Yeah.
I mean, we can go now, but like it's going to be harder. Basically, I'm going to have to follow the tracks by some sort of like torchlight, and we're going to be drawing attention to ourselves. It is like a big open field, and we're going to be able to be seen from like maybe even from town. I don't know the land really. Like, could we see town? I guess because like that's a good question, James. From where we were getting those tracks, and everything's like really flat, and there's grass everywhere. I'd imagine we'd probably see town from, you know, in the distance, right?
Yes.
So it's probably going to be the opposite. Is like if we're out in the fields trying to follow tracks overnight, people in town are going to be able to see our light.
Yeah.
So I guess that is my concern.
Unless we drive the headlights off.
Well, I can't follow the tracks from the car.
Yeah. True.
I think we should either wait for tomorrow or I don't know. Unless one of you has one of those fancy Iceland things for nighttime.
Mm-mm. I don't remember if Ethel did either.
No, I don't think so.
I think we need to wait. Unless Caduceus does not care about us going any further with this. I mean, like, realistically, didn't they just ask us to get the book and the Bible and an egg?
They definitely want you to investigate. If you report back about this cave, they definitely want you to investigate this cave.
As I thought.
Plus, if you think about it, I mean, we don't know if it's going to end here. Yeah, this one was laying eggs, and we believe we had the guy that was the main culprit, but I feel like there's still something we're missing.
I mean, she's probably just going to lay more eggs.
Yeah.
So I guess what does Caduceus want us to do about what we've done with the town, I guess, at this point? Do they just want us to leave everything in chaos as we've left it?
Well...
Because, like, there's still plenty of weird snake shit there.
Well, they reckon...
eggs.
Well, they reckon... Well, how in depth are you going to explain what you've done?
I mean, I'm okay explaining everything that happened.
Yeah.
Well, they reckon that... I mean... You might have innocent blood on your hands in the end.
That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, but they asked us to do it. So I'm a soldier. I follow orders. That's what I've been told to do. That's what I do.
Didn't they all?
And then they can't turn around and tell me, "Oh, you killed an innocent person, Dick." No, I'm sorry. That's not how the chain of order, the chain of command works in this bitch. You know.
All right.
It's not like they have some sort of massive moral high ground either. They like had a nuke with you guys on the last mission to basically like sanitize the local population.
Yeah, because they had a deadly disease that they didn't want getting out.
Plenty of innocents.
True. All right. They leave it up to you. It's your call. Whatever you want to do.
I still think there's something like we should probably at least try to find this cave.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah.
find the cave too.
All right.
Honestly, if I had to stab a man in the back, and kill him, all for nothing, Dick's not gonna feel good. But if he ends up finding the snake place, he can justify one life.
Yeah.
At least that's how I see it. So.
Okay.
Everything was leading us to him being like the
Yeah,
head guy.
I clocked him right in the face, and Jimmy said nothing happened to him. So I assumed he was a snake person.
He had 12 hit points, or was it 13? So he sort of, you did half damage, but
But you
He
said
probably
he
should
just
have at least
stood
been on the
there.
floor.
Yeah, I know, but you didn't do that much damage. I don't think you did as much damage as you could have done. I mean, you could have killed him in one punch, I think, but you didn't.
If I had a health bar in my head, and someone punched me hard enough to make it go half, yeah, I thought that'd be a better reaction than that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's in the past. It's all good. So I think.
That's the problem with hit points and stuff anyway in games, is it's very abstract on what they actually mean. Because in some games, like, hit points just mean like a luck or a skill to get out of the way until it, like, you don't actually do them any harm until, like, they're on 0. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's hit points have always been a bit weird on how you work out what they actually represent in a body.
That's completely up to you as the storyteller.
I know. So it's sometimes it's not the easiest thing to judge as a story as the keeper, and in multiple games as well. I mean, yeah. But anyway, all right. So what are you doing? Are you going to wait till tomorrow, or are you going to go out tonight?
We're gonna find a place to lay low until the morning.
Well, you've got your barn, not barn, the farm.
Yeah, we can just go back to the farm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we know it's at least somewhat reliable and safe. It's better than trying to find somewhere to camp south of town to get an early morning start. I say let's just get an early morning start here tomorrow morning. Maybe crack of dawn or just before, and we try to beat them. If anyone's heading down that direction, we try and beat them down there this morning.
All right.
And avoid potentially anyone who's up yet.
Okay. What time do you leave? Selena, what?
Oh, I was just gonna ask, if we wait at the barn overnight, about roughly how many hours would we be there?
You're not going to stay. You don't want to stay at the bar, because that will probably be one of the first places
barn.
that get. Oh, the farm. Oh.
Farm, sorry. That's what I meant. Just so I know how many magic points to recover.
Oh, you've recovered them all.
Oh, okay. Not like I use it very often, but still.
All right. So I guess we leave like right at dawn, right?
Oh, do I recover any hit points as well? Because like I haven't been hit for a very long time.
When did you last take hit points?
Well, right now I'm at 15 out of 25. I don't remember the last time I got hurt.
Probably in the last mission.
I think so.
Yeah, so you should be fair. Yeah. I mean, I shouldn't. I mean, you recover like 4 hit points. Is it a day or something? I can't remember. But you should be fully healed.
Oh, okay. Just double checking. I thought so, but I'm bad at keeping on top of that.
Also, and everyone else that got bit by the snake, you need to like recover 4 hit points as well.
Yeah, I was just doing that.
Yeah, every day you recover like 4 hit points, so just remember that.
Okay.
All right. So, I guess you go where you was before.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Dudley, give us a track roll, please. Or and if anyone's got track themselves, I could potentially assist.
I think we all have track, right?
Do I get any advantage for having found it beforehand?
No, I have base.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mine's at base. He doesn't need any help
I get
anyway.
success.
Okay.
You want to spend 16 points and maybe make it a hard?
Actually, I think he'd only need 11. No, he wouldn't.
No, I need 16.
Yeah.
Would I get a better success, James, if I spend the points?
I'm not going to say.
Yeah.
Sure,
see,
cool.
I feel.
You'll get more information.
I'll spend the points. I've got like tons of luck.
Okay.
So it's a hard success.
Right, don't forget to check. Don't forget, guys, as you do successful tests, to check the skill, yeah?
Yeah, but
I still get to check,
luck.
but I already get a success, so I get to check it, right?
Yeah.
Still, James?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because you succeeded the roll anyway, so you succeeded the test. Okay, so you find the tracks without fail, but you also find fresh tracks within the last 24 hours leading back to town.
I think we just go straight to the cave. I don't.
Yeah, we
The
trace
town
it.
is irrelevant to me right now. So
Human footprints, bare footprints leading back to town.
well, they're either human or they're bad, Jimmy.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, wait. Are they bear humans? Human
Man bear pig?
bears?
Bear pigs.
Man
bear
bear pigs.
Pigs.
Yeah, man bear pigs.
I knew it.
Half man,
Right.
half bear, half pig.
Well, Caduceus looks like we got a new mission.
So fun.
I don't care about. I mean, I pointed out, but I'm very much in agreement of. Let's go to the cave. I mean, if anything, this less likely there's someone there now, and we've
Yeah.
already made a mess in town anyway. So,
And you're
whomever
going
this
by-
is,
And you're going by foot, yes?
yeah. Maybe we should try and hide the car somewhere.
Did you guys already start to head south though, and like you were heading for a while?
I think I think the idea was we roughly drove back to where we were.
Are you taking
the day
anything
before.
with you? Or are you going empty-handed?
Oh,
No,
I
I'm
got
bringing
weapons.
guns and grenades.
Guns and
What about-
dynamite. And
What about food, water and stuff? Because it is hot under this sun.
Water. Water would be pretty normal, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like we would take what you would normally take running off into the wilderness. So water, a small amount of food, assuming that we're going to be out there for a day or two, maybe more.
Actually, we haven't been eating good shit anyway, Jimmy. It'd be all jerky and crap like that we would probably would
Yeah.
have. Canned
Jerky.
food, that sort of
I mean,
shit.
the diner was probably the best food that we've had in like
While
a while. Yeah.
since we left New York, because
Okay. So
Dr. Smith.
you travel for
only-
probably about 5 or 6 hours south. Not entirely in a straight line, neither. It's like you follow these tracks. They're not straight tracks as well. They sort of like go off a bit, come back on, and weave about and sort of like follow the lay of the land.
Wait a minute, that's right. Because I think the priest told me it'd be like about a day and a half worth of journey when I was talking to him.
Roughly.
Roughly, yeah. I think he remember saying it. He was saying something like that. I can't remember exactly what he told me. I could have swore it was like a day and a half, though.
He said it was
I
a
mean, that
day's
sounds
walk
right.
outside of town when he
Yeah.
talked to you. So.
Yeah, it says you pass like abandoned farms, ditches, little used dusty tracks, where you come across a rocky outcrop. Can you give me spot hidden rolls, please?
Extreme.
Success.
All right.
Failure.
So Dick, you probably spotted before anyone. You do see a cave entrance among these rocky outcrops.
Over
And
there, among
Dr.
the
Smith.
rocky outcrops, there's a cave entrance.
Where? I
Just
see
there.
nothing.
Just
You
Oh,
gotta use your
wow.
extreme eyes, friend.
The Robin Hood men in tights were that hill over yonder.
I assume you start to approach, yes?
Yep,
Mhm.
absolutely.
Yes.
Alright, as you approach, the wind picks up.
Do the
Soon-
tracks change?
And soon it starts like blowing an absolute gale as you approach the entrance. I need everyone.
Is it that like cold underground air?
Oh, you get blasted by dust, sand, basically dust and sand, basically as well. Yeah, so everyone needs to give me either a climb or a hard strength roll.
Sorry, say again. What are we making?
Climb
Either a
or
successful climb or a hard strength roll.
What is my climb at? My climb is
I'm
at
not very
40.
good.
My climb is at 40. Can I assist someone? Can I make 2 rolls to assist someone, Jimmy?
No, you got to assist. This is for yourself. You can't assist someone with this sort of thing as you're all sort of blown about.
Could we
So,
try and
all
grab
right,
someone
I have
else?
a 95 strength or I have a 40 climb.
Yeah.
I think I might make. Does my body factor into this at all, Jimmy?
Oh.
Nope.
Okay, so hang on. What are we actually doing here? What am I using my strength for here?
To basically, to heroes wishing to struggle forward against the winds and into the cave must seek handholds in the rocks, requiring a successful climb or a hard strength roll. Those
Okay.
failing the roll are blown clear of the cave entrance like a cork from a bottle.
Okay. So I have the powerlifter feat talent, which gives me a bonus die to strength checks. So I will do its strength.
Okay.
Hey, look at that.
Okay. You succeeded.
Nailed it.
Right. Who failed?
Me and the doctor.
Did you
Yep.
do climb or strength? You both
I
did
did
strength.
My
Do you not have
climb is
any-
Bad.
Right, but you needed a. What's your climb?
My climb's only 25.
my climb's only 20.
Yeah, but you're needing. You don't. Okay.
I needed a hard. You said climb or strength. I went with strength because it was higher. But
Yeah.
Yeah, but you needed yeah, but climb you just needed a standard roll. Strength you needed a hard test.
yeah.
See, you didn't clarify that.
I
did,
did.
though. He did.
Yeah.
I heard it. So
Yeah.
I read it. I heard it as both need to be hard. So either way, it's fine.
Yeah, either way, I failed it. So
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I rolled a 95. No matter, it ain't happening.
yeah, I got a 92.
Did any of you want to
can
spend?
push? You can push your rolls.
But if you fail, it's even worse.
Yeah. You know what? I'll push it and try climbing if that's. if that
Has to
works.
be the same skill, I think, when you
Um,
push a skill check.
All right, I'll push for a strength, I guess.
All right. If you fail, you will get. You will take more damage than you would normally from this.
That's fine.
You know what? I'll do it.
Oh.
Oh,
God damn it!
Okay, Dr. Smith.
Wait, can I spend luck?
Yes,
Yes, of course
Yeah.
you can.
but you have to hit a 25.
Is
So
it
you-
25?
Yeah, because you did strength.
You know what?
I thought you were going to
Yeah.
climb. Or no, you were pushing.
It has to be the same. I had to
Mhm.
push. So I have to sacrifice 20. I'm down to 12 luck.
Okay, so you don't. So Selena, you get to mark. Oh no, that's
No,
strength.
it's a strength roll.
Yep, so you don't get to mark
Yep.
shit. Okay,
I
thank
don't
you.
want to be a party
Alright,
pooper,
so-
but the luck cheat sheet says you can't alter a pushed roll with luck.
Oh, you can't.
Oh.
Never mind then. Well, then I
Well, I mean, if you die, you can spend the 30 luck points on that instead. So.
All right,
Yes,
Claytor. Dr. Smith, you take 19 damage as you sort of like
Jesus Christ!
gets blasted off. You hit rocks. You get skin gets scraped off you.
There's no way that Dick and Dudley could try to like grab him before he gets picked up by the wind.
Unfortunately, not. No.
And whoever wrote these books are just like, yeah, information characters. I'm gonna fuck them real good right now. Let's go.
Right. All right, guess who's at 4 HP, guys?
Guess who needs a doctor?
Guess who needs a doctor? The doctor.
Our only doctor. So does he have no way to get into the cave now? Like, because with all that wind?
You can keep trying, but he'll just keep taking damage. If he gets blown away, he keeps getting damage.
So for reason, can I first aid myself?
Sure.
I mean, I should be able to.
One of
I
us
should
has to have
be
a
able
rope, right?
1d4. Fuck. 5 HP, everyone. 5 HP.
Oh, okay. Okay, so it does say if you do push the roll, the hero does gain access to the cave.
What?
So he, even though he fails the roll, he does, but he takes, because he takes additional damage
I take
because
the
of it.
damage.
And he does manage to get into the cave entrance as well. So you're all in the cave entrance.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Doc, you okay?
So inside the cave, so it's cool and dim inside this cave. Basically, these there are footprints that leading out of the cave. By the way, fresh footprint. Ugh, fresh footprints that lead out of the cave. You didn't see them because the wind obviously covered them up, but there are fresh prints leading out of the cave that are like within 24 hours.
Or at least we're in the right space then.
All right,
Well.
I'm gonna start looking around the cave.
I felt like we were in the right place after the wind got me.
Doc, maybe you should stick close and carry the flashlight or torch.
Oh, sounds like a good idea. Ow.
That wind that we just experienced, does it seem like any sort of magic?
It's definitely not natural wind because as soon as you started approaching it, the wind picked up.
It's not like coming from a crack in the rocks in the
Okay,
cave wall or anything. It's just there.
So in this cave, there's no wind. Once you go in, the wind dies down outside as well. Cornfield's corpse lies upon a stone slab, perfectly preserved. He looks almost as if he could awaken at any moment, despite the thin layer of dust upon his dry skin.
Wait,
The
cornfield.
Yeah, as in Reverend Cornfield.
And
Oh.
who was the guy?
Give us and with that, next session I will be calling for some sanity rolls, but right now we're going to end it there.
For seeing a corpse?
Shit.
Oh my god, there was probably 2 of them. And we killed the innocent one.
Did we kill the wrong twin?
I don't know. This is...
Or maybe...
But I would have thought he would have taken it. Oh, we probably... Oh my god, there's so many questions now.
Fuck.
Okay, so right, so we need to go around the table and get people to give themselves shout outs. So we're going to start. We'll start backwards. Selena or Minnie, give yourself a shout out, please.
Yep, I'm Minnie, also known as She Plays It. I will be streaming actually right after this, doing some Red Dead Redemption online. But yeah, I'm the one who plays Selena. Yeah, do a lot of roleplay and all that stuff. But yeah, that's me.
Start your stream now.
I should start my stream now.
Yeah.
All right, I
Just
guess
bail out and be like,
No,
"Bye,
just
Yeah, bye."
just leave a blank screen up, and then I'll throw everyone over there.
Okay.
There you go. That works.
Like mute. Make sure they can't hear you. All right, Claytor.
Howdy, pilgrims. I'm Claytor. You might know me from wonderful things as Twitter and Twitch. You can follow me there. My next race is on the 21st, and it's a Sega Genesis game. I don't know what game yet, but we'll find out together. Actually, I'll find out this Thursday, and then I'll play it for a week, and then we'll race, and then I'll probably rage quit, and I might need something, like a hug. But yeah, other than that, my streams are sporadic. I like playing RPG when I do them, or reviewing people when I do that. That's me. Next, we're going to go to
Fishy.
Hey, I'm Fishy, and I'm streaming slightly less sporadically than I have been in the past. So I've been just very casually doing some Hollow Knight streaming, as well as some minor dev work streaming. So if either of those are your jams, or if you want to follow me on places like Twitter and Instagram, where I post pictures of, well, he's not behind me, but the cat, Mr. Decker, he's around and he likes to destroy things. I don't know if you noticed, James, Luke Cage has been damaged severely, and I don't know how. I mean, like, he's supposed to be invulnerable, and now...
Oh God, who did that?
Honestly,
I have
he seems
no
a little
idea.
paper thin to me. You know,
Yeah, I mean, like, he needs more character depth.
Sellotape.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's also a piece of it on the floor. So, but yeah, so if you like any of those things, you can follow me or show up when I'm streaming and whatnot.
I wonder if, I'll tell you what, I reckon it got caught on that drawer behind you.
The door doesn't open that way.
James, can you give me an investigation check, please?
For what?
To see whether or not you find the information about the missing paper.
No. Henley. Oh shit. Wrong thing.
Oh shit, Henley.
Henley.
What up? It's me, your boy, Spicy Mayonnaise. How y'all doing? I don't know. What can I say? I released a video game the other week, Friday to be exact. It's called Wrecked, R-E-K-T exclamation point. You can buy it on the Switch. It's pretty cool fun. It's a Tony Hawk game, like the good Tony Hawk games.
Not Tony Hawk 5.
mixed with what do you call them?
Micro Machines.
Micro Machines. Thank you very much. So little cars and shit like that. It's cool. It's good fun. Real good with people. That's for damn sure.
Well, you don't have any friends.
You can play single player.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's a whole different caboodle with when you have a couple of people there. So.
Is it online? Can you play online with friends?
No, it's local because the Switch is very good with local controller support and stuff like that.
I don't have any real friends.
It's okay. You can still play by yourself. What else? Starting a new company. It's called Kinky Fridays. It'll be running next week. It's an adult video game production company. So that'll be fun. What else? Yeah, I don't know. That's about me. Thanks for watching, y'all.
All right, I'd like to thank everyone for playing. And I'd like to thank everyone who's hung out and watched the stream today. Most appreciated. If you do want to, if you can, oh my God, words. If you want to support the stream, do consider hitting that follow button. Be most appreciated. And if you want to support the channel even more, like help improve everything, then do consider hitting that subscription button on Twitch. Yeah, like smash that subscription button. Give me some money. No, and
Wow! So aggressive.
what else?
Pay me. No.
If you don't want to support me on Twitch, do consider supporting me on Patreon. You can do as little as $1 a month. Other than that, check out my social medias where you will find social. No, I spelled social wrong.
SoCal.
I probably did.
So
Social.
California.
Yeah, check out my social media. You'll find us all on the PTG Discord, which is a group of like-minded individuals. We all sort of play similar things and stuff like that. Check out my Twitter for when I'm going live. We should be live tomorrow with some Dungeon World. Facebook is also used similar to Twitter if you don't use Twitter, because not everyone uses Twitter. And YouTube is where all the VODs go. So this will be uploaded as a VOD in the next few days. But everyone who's watching on YouTube will obviously see this VOD right now. And everyone who's watching on YouTube, hit that like and subscribe button.
Ring that notification bell so you can be notified when Jimmy uploads, because he uploads all the time because he is a boss. And that's what bosses do. They upload.
Yeah, except when... Yeah, I'm always uploading. But other than that, I'd like to thank everyone for playing. Did you... we're going to say goodbye to YouTube. Bye, YouTube.